plaintiff, Priscilla Philpott, was friends with the defendant, but she claims the defendant is promiscuous and is now having sex with her ex-boyfriend, who is with the defendant in court today. Priscilla claims the defendant tried to deny sleeping with her ex, but Priscilla has the text message to prove it. She's suing for an illegal eviction. Defendant Tamisha Coppage says Priscilla is delusional. And not only did she try to have sex with Tamisha's ex, but she also wanted to have sex with Tamisha. Tamisha insists she's never had a sexual relationship with her witness, and she's countersuing because she claims Priscilla vandalized her car and made false claims against her with Child Protective Services.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Well, I met Tamisha 4 years ago. I met her through her ex-husband.
Is that your husband here today?
No, that's my ex-boyfriend she's with.
So she's no longer married?
Yeah, she's still married.
And her boyfriend came with her as a witness?
No, my ex-boyfriend came with her as a witness.
Why would he come with her if they're not really associated other than through you?
That's what I'm saying. And she's not sleeping with
You don't know why?
Yeah, because she's...
That's what I just asked you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mathis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they together?
Yes.
All right, then.
Yes.
Why you do that?
I did not. And this gentleman, I've never slept with, never been with. This is a delusional person. He's making all of this up just because she's just crazy.
Is this her ex?
This
that
is her
here
ex.
Today? What is he doing there with you then?
She introduced us for 1 hour.
Right.
But what she did was she accused us in that hour of sleeping together in 1 hour in a club in front of a bunch of people, calling me out my name and everything. This was 30 days ago.
30 days ago.
30 days ago.
And 30 days later, y'all out of town together.
We're out of town
so
because
maybe she was on to something.
No.
Thank you, Mr. Mathis.
No.
Go ahead.
She's a slut.
Don't start that name calling.
I'm
I
sorry.
defend people
well,
when
she said that
people
she
call.
never slept with my ex.
Yeah, but
She said
stop
she never
that.
slept with my ex,
Let's
but
stop.
I had text messages
That doesn't mean
said,
she's a slut. That means you couldn't keep your man.
No, I can keep my man. That's not the problem.
That's what that
My
means.
man.
You can't keep
Coming
him
there name calling.
I'm sorry, but
All
look,
right.
for her to say that she never slept with my ex or any of my exes, I have a text message
Let's see it, please.
that said that she has a picture of his or whoever's.
Oh. LOL. And how that? I don't think you can paraphrase this.
You can't, because I'm blunt about it.
I'll try.
Okay.
And how's that STD going?
Hers.
And that night you tried to do something to me. Nasty. I don't do girls. I'll send you a picture of your ex organ, just in case you forgot. That's you too? Mm-hmm. Well, then why'd you lie? You did mess with the woman's man.
No, I didn't. I sent that because she wouldn't stop texting me.
Where'd you get a picture of his organ?
I haven't gotten one at all. We've never slept together
Well,
at
you
all.
told her this is the reason she's saying that.
I said, if you keep texting my phone, I will.
No, you ain't see any. Right, you would show her a picture.
If you keep
How would you get a
if you
picture?
keep bothering
How
me.
would you get a picture?
I was going to ask him to send it to me so I could send it to her.
And this man would send you a picture of his private
Just
parts.
shut her down. She's that
right.
bad.
Yeah, right.
She's that bad.
You're right, ma'am. Go ahead.
I met Tamisha like 4 years ago through her ex. Me and him was friends. He told me a little bit about Tamisha. He
tried to
told me,
sleep with him, too.
He told me never to trust her around my men because she, whatever the case may be. He brought me as a friend to her to guide her from not being a,
So she likes girls.
pretty much.
So, that doesn't embarrass her.
It sure
Folks,
don't.
yeah, gay folks are clapping. Bisexual folks are clapping. I don't know what you're doing. That doesn't embarrass her.
He brought me around her, and I was pretty much trying to guide her. Tamisha is very promiscuous. She had different men out of her bedroom every night. She could twerk the whole courtroom in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yes. No time, no pause, no yield, no stop, no nothing. Okay? Okay? Nothing. None of that.
Let me hear from you, ma'am. Background on this case. and on your
Miss
friendship
Philpott
with her?
Because my ex was a taxi driver. She was prostituting all over the city, and he
You
was
are
taking
such
her.
a
Quiet,
liar.
ma'am.
And he was taking her to see her people.
You are such a
That's
liar.
how we
Ma'am,
met.
one more and your case is dismissed.
My ex did not want me to feel as though he was sleeping with her, so he introduced us so I would feel more comfortable about him dropping her off for her job.
Right. When was that?
That was a couple years back. We never really hung out like that. She would call if she wanted to talk about something or
How
somebody.
often did you see her or talk to her?
Twice a month, maybe here and there.
Is that about right, ma'am?
No, she lying.
How often?
Every day.
Okay.
In the last 30 days, every day, sir.
Why?
In the last 2
Why every day?
Fortunately, Miss Philpott can't pay her bills, and she keeps getting evicted from apartment and apartment and apartment. She can't.
How long
keep
has
up.
she been getting evicted?
This makes a third apartment, and that's why
How
I'm sending out
long?
help.
When was the first?
The first one was like 2 years ago.
So why did she
First
wait
met.
to these last 30 days to come to
No,
you on
the
this
third
most
one.
recent eviction?
Because at the time, the guy that she was living with
30
was beating
days
on her
ago?
too. 30 days ago was beating on her too and left her with all the bills for the
And she
apartment.
moved in with you?
Yes. Not moved in, but she was staying back and forth with her dad.
How did you see her every day if she was staying with her
She's
dad?
making that up. I didn't see her every day. I worked six days.
But
a
you
week.
said when she said that, you said in the last 30 days.
The last 30 days.
That
I've
was
seen
your
her
response. Now you're trying to change it up altogether. All right, ma'am, let's get to the eviction. You've hurt your credibility. Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm suing her because I moved in with her on June the 15th, the 16th. And she told me that she needed help, that I was having problems with my landlord because for the simple fact that I felt like they was overcharging me. So she said, girl, don't worry about it. You could come stay with me, sleep on my couch. I would never do that to you, overcharge you, this, that, and the third. Around that time, I got hit by a truck where I had came into some money. They paid me for my property. June 28th, I cashed my check, gave Tamisha $800 to stay with her. June 16th, me, her, Juanis, and his brothers had went out to a club. She did what she did, whatever this case may be. I guess she wanted to, whatever she wanted to do, and told me to get out of her house. Sunday, when I went to work, she had my bags, changed the locks and everything. Didn't tell me to come back.
What do you think happened?
Because she wanted to.
Okay, but the night before, you all were all right.
We was at the club, yes.
Okay, and everything was all right?
They slid off in the club for like an hour.
Got it. All right. Has there been any discussion since then?
Yes.
And what items did you leave there?
My clothes, a lot of stuff, my
Are
shoes.
they still there?
No, she left my stuff outside the door.
Okay. You have any evidence of that?
No, I didn't get to get my pictures.
All right,
and
because
nothing
she's
like
going to deny all this. She realized that, she's suing me for illegal eviction. And my lie today was going to be that she never stayed with me. That's what all that was about.
Right.
That's called the overlay.
Right.
That's called I forgot the overlay.
Right, right.
All right, so, what do you say to this, ma'am? She's suing you for an illegal eviction, says she gave you some money.
She never gave me any money whatsoever. She actually borrowed money from me for an apartment application.
How long did she live there?
On and off for that 30 days, that was it.
Okay, and did she bring any of her items there?
She did not, sir. She kept them in her car in a bag, and she kept putting them in and out of her trunk. She would come in and take a shower when she got off of work, and then she would leave. And some nights she didn't.
That's all she would do was come in and take a shower off work?
Some nights she would stay on the sofa, and then some nights she would leave.
Where do you think she would be when she just came in to take a shower?
Well, her father and her brothers have their own apartments.
You don't think they had showers there?
Yes, they did.
Right. What is your car claim for, ma'am? Counter damages?
She destroyed my property after she went crazy on me in a club over this guy. She came and flattened my tires. She called DSS on me and tried to get my kids
after you changed
taken.
the locks?
This was, sir.
That's probably why she did it.
I know, but she never
Well, it
paid
ain't
me.
about him. It's about these locks you changed.
Yeah, she never
Ma'am,
paid
did
any
you
money
do
to me
this?
whatsoever.
No, not at
You
all.
have any evidence that she did it?
Yeah, that she did it? Yes, I
Yes.
do. And I have everything with me.
Let's
I
see.
also have evidence that she called the Department of Social Services on me to try to take my kids. And also I
What
have
did she
text
say?
messages. She claimed that I was having men around my children and I was trying to have them
Did they
molested by those men.
investigate?
Sir?
Yes, they
And
did.
what did they determine?
They determined that that's not true.
All right, go ahead. And so your car damages, you say you have evidence that she damaged your car?
Yes, I do. I have.
All
her
right,
recorded
let's see your evidence. What is it you're going to hand
She
me?
said she did right
Because you
here.
started off dishonest, so it's hard to believe anything you say.
No, sir.
Yes, ma'am. She says, I've been with her every day. I say, ma'am, does she with you every day? Just the last 30 days. She's been with you the last 30 days? Because you saw I was about to bust you. Because 30 days makes her a tenant, and you have to take a tenant to court. You can't just change the locks. That's why you're getting karma. You're going to keep, you read where she admits it. Because all the cat fighting and over men is over. Do you have anything where she says that?
That is why you're getting karma. You're gonna get this back to you, and mark my words, I'm gonna mess up your property. These spirits are telling me to mess you up, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to hurt you.
Let's see it.
Thank you.
And then the police
Hold on,
officer
circle
here.
that part. Well, you said I'm gonna mess up your property. Maybe I'm not reading it correct. I'm trying to read it too. Circle it.
I messed with the spirits.
Circle it, ma'am.
Keep hurting me.
Doyle, will you circle it?
Where does it say property?
No, ma'am. You read it on the first page.
This page.
You read it on the first page.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know you are. Your claim is dismissed. Yours is granted. Have a good day.
She knows I
Nothing
never
for her.
slept with
She's a
her
slut.
ex. She
I don't
knows that
even
she
want to
made
talk
all
to
of this
her.
stuff.
She
This
can
is the
have him. She
lionest
always
chick I've
messing
ever
with my
dated.
exes.
She got multiple
She got
personalities.
She
This
is
crazy.
Whatever, boss slut.
Whatever. This nasty
Boss
hoe.
Plaintiff Barbara Pete was friends with the defendants, but after they moved in with her, she discovered they were slobs. Barbara claims the defendants fought constantly and even tried to attack her. She's suing them for rent, an electric bill, and harassment. Defendants Desiree Shea Ross and her boyfriend Christopher Master insist Barbara is the one who assaulted Desiree, so Christopher stepped in to protect her. They're countersuing for harassment and pain and suffering.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
So I met Shay Ross 2009 when we lived in the same apartment complex. We were best friends for 9 years. I met Christopher in 2017 when I worked at Walmart. I was his carpool. We decided to get an apartment together, all three of us, and we moved in September. And he brought along his sister. Aside from that, Your Honor, they were terrible to live with. I was assaulted by Shay when she was 7 months pregnant, where she shoved me and also put her hands on.
What was so bad about living with him?
Well, they weren't very clean, Your Honor.
They what?
They weren't very
They were
clean.
nasty?
They were filthy.
Okay.
They always ran up the
Let me
AC.
finish. I'll let you respond in a minute.
They bickered and fought a lot, and they were very combative with me when I would ask them, can you guys, just keep the house clean? It's 3 adults here all day. That was a problem amongst them, so I eventually just gave up on that.
You had to live in a nasty house, too?
Absolutely. I lived in their filth outside of my room. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I work around the corner from where his mother lives. She comes into my store, and I pull her to the side and ask her, have you talked to your son and them about the money situation and the living situation? She said, no, I don't speak to them like that, and I don't see them.
Okay, I'm just hearing about the money situation. What do you mean, money situation?
Money situation? Well, I had to cover portions of their rent and an outstanding electricity bill that has gone unpaid.
What was the agreement on rent?
We were to pay, it was 4 ways that we would split the rent. But at the time, Shay was the only person who could cover their 3 ends. But I also wanted to continue to let you know that when I was talking to his mother, who invited me over to finish the conversation, it was pretty much, they had set me up because I ended up getting jumped by.
That's not true, Your Honor.
I ended up getting jumped by Shay,
That's
his
not true,
mother,
Your Honor.
and her boyfriend.
About what?
About the money, because when I asked Shay, why do I have to sue you after 9 years of friendship, she hopped out the car aggressively,
Your Honor.
swinging her arms, telling me, sue me, my N-word, you're not ever gonna get your money, sweetie. And in the process of her doing all that, she's aggressive. She's put her hands on me before. So I jumped to the defense, and that's when.
You called the police?
No, I didn't call the police there because the mother's boyfriend brought out a knife, so we left.
All right, let me hear from them.
All right, Your Honor. Yes, we borrowed money from her. She paid a portion of our rent, but at the end, she's saying that we owe her different amounts. She's coming to family members saying that we owe her 16.
You keep a nasty house?
But no, we have
Are you
2
nasty
kids.
or not?
No, we have 2 kids, and it's all 4 of us in one room. And we're not the only ones that's in the house. My sister was standing in the living room. She's saying that...
Your sister was standing...
Yeah, my sister was standing in the living room.
So you all had 5 as a family.
Okay.
And there was only one of her. And the rent was only split 3 ways?
It was split 4 ways.
It was split 4 ways.
So as of that, we were paying like $321 from each person. So when that came about, when it started as what she was trying to say that my girl harassed her at 7 months pregnant, that was not true.
I never put my hands on Barbara
She called.
I have put my hands on her friend, but I never
No,
put my
you
hands
shoved
on Barbara
me.
P.
So what happened
That has
was,
never happened.
What happened was,
Yes, it did. I have proof.
What happened was,
I have the
we
text
was
message.
not at home. We had went and we had a hotel room. She sent her a text through Snapchat talking about her slippers. So when that came,
You were in a
called my
hotel that you
phone.
couldn't afford.
She called my phone.
You couldn't even pay rent, but
And
you were
then
in a
when she
hotel.
called my phone, she's threatening on throwing our things out, saying she was going to throw my things out and everything, knowing I'm on the lease. So I came home. Her and her friend jumped in, Dejanay, which jumped in her face. I told her, I said, you put your hands on her, then it's gonna be a problem. She's pregnant, so I'm being protected.
That's no.
So she has my daughter. So what happened was Dejanay stepped up, she shoved Dejanay. Later on that night, me and Barbara went outside and we had a conversation. And then on that conversation behalf, she was saying, oh, I thought we was friends. Boom, that ended the night. Then upon that, she's coming to people saying that we owe her $1,600. Then it jumps from 16 to 1120. Then jumps from there. Then she say I owe her $500. And I also have proof here, and she also posts everything that she's doing. Then it comes upon to
What do
my
you
mother.
When it comes to what?
And it also comes upon to my mother when the assault happened.
This is your counterclaim, the assault.
Yes. What I was told was she and his mother did have a conversation, and that they were supposed to talk about whatever happened to the money situation or whatever the case may be. It was not a setup. His mom did not know I was coming to drop the baby off so she could see her granddaughter. Nobody set no one up. No one had any weapons. That's when she comes up to my car yelling, oh, well, this is 9 years of friendship. I want it all back. And how you gonna dog me out of $1,600? So as she comes up to my car, she's yelling in my face, this and that. And I told her, yeah, take me to court. Take me to court, because now you're posting all this on Facebook, calling me all types of, words that I don't want to say, but it's a lot that she has posted. She has harassed my mother. She has harassed me. She has put my grandmother in it. She put my children in it. She
harassed your mother and grandmother.
There's text messages. She told my
to them, directly to them?
Yes, directly to them.
Saying what? Give me some examples.
She texts my mother saying, your child and her baby daddy once owed me $1,600 and refused to pay me. I'm watching them spend money on Instagram. Once again, not paying the person who's paid their rent. I have a $1,236 electricity bill racked up from your daughter and her family who lived in an apartment who couldn't afford nor keep it up. Doesn't matter which way you put it.
Did your mother speak to you about it?
I'm sorry, what?
Did your mother speak to you about it?
About the text messages?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
What did you tell her?
I told her just don't even respond.
Why?
Because I don't want it to be something bigger than what it is.
Let's move on. Your mother would have to sue her for the harassment anyhow. Now, tell me something she did to you all.
And to us all, she came, my mom ran into her. My mom had a conversation with her. And then as well, my mama had called me.
Sir, what does she say or do directly to you? Not you all's mamas. Have your mamas come in and sue her. I want to know what she did to you all. None of this would have happened if we hadn't had this issue. Pardon me?
She insulted me in front of my child.
What did she do?
She came up the time where she came up to the car harassing me about the whole money and whatever. She came up trying to swing on me. His mom had to hold her back, so her boyfriend or whoever the dude is took off on his mother's boyfriend at the same time. So it was kind of 2 altercations happening at the same time.
Okay, so she assaulted you. She swung at you.
Yes.
Why did it take so long to get that out?
Because I was jumping.
No, you're
right. She says it's not true, and I'm inclined to not believe it either. You took all that time talking about what she did to your mother on the text, what she did to my mama on the text. You hit a woman and swung on you, and you ain't say a word. All right. What's the rent, ma'am? Let's just get right to the rent. All this nonsense is over. That's it. Nobody's getting a dime for any of this harassment nonsense.
Okay.
Let's get to the money. Rent.
The money. Okay, so after they made a few payments, they still owe me $650 for rent. And
For what month?
So August was $240 and September was $885.
August, they failed to pay $240.
Yes.
September, they
paid
failed to pay how much?
$885.
And they were supposed to pay in August how much?
They were supposed to pay $885 in August. That's what they actually
Okay, so that
covered.
means they did pay some $500 or $600.
Yes, sir.
All right, $240 in August, $885 September. Are those the only rent
Yes.
delinquencies?
Yes, those are the
All right, tell me about the utilities. The
so
electric
the electricity bill, the electricity bill had went up to $1,236, and it actually dropped to $1,103. So that's split 4 ways. They covered 3 portions of that.
Okay, so what?
Your Honor.
How much? Be quiet.
So so what they owe for the electricity bill is.
All y'all want to talk about is your mamas when I get to you.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm trying to get to
for
the
what they
facts.
owe me for the electricity is actually $827.
August, is that the month they missed for electricity?
May, June, July, August, September, and October.
And that was to be split 4 ways, the bill?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have the bill?
Yes, it's right here.
Thank you.
All right, let me hear from you all regarding the rent.
Upon that, I have paid her $978. So honestly, to the truth,
For a total of, for what
because
period of time?
That's a liar,
upon I
Honor.
owed
quiet,
her,
please.
upon I owed her.
What did you pay for
owed her-
August? What did you pay in August? Let's just do it that
In
way.
August, honestly, I sent her what I can send her. I sent her $40 in August.
$40 in August. What
Then
about
I sent her-
September?
Then again, I sent her in December 5th, $150.
No, I didn't ask about December.
Well,
August. You gave her $40 in August, right?
Yes.
September. How much did you give her in September?
September, I didn't give her anything.
Okay, good enough. Those are the months in question. That's what she said you hadn't paid. That's what she's suing you for. You've admitted to only paying $40 between August and September. So, what?
Oh, I was saying throughout the conversation.
No, we're talking. I'm not doing that, sir.
I spoke to her in September.
August. I don't care about a conversation. We're talking about what you paid versus what you owe. You said August, September, I paid $40. She said August and September, you still owe her. So we have an agreement here. We're not going to mess that agreement up. The agreement is that you only paid $40 and you still owe her. That's clear. Now, what'd you pay on the electric bill? What did you?
Now for the electric bill, there was never no agreement to pay the electric bill. She brought the electric bill up this year after everything.
So you were living off her on the electric.
No, she never paid the electric bill. This way.
She couldn't afford to pay it all by herself. Of course she didn't.
What happened was
you got 5 people living on her. Sir, have a good day. Your claim is dismissed for harassment. I'm granting her judgment for non-payment by your own admission. You only gave her $40 for 2 months? And you say you didn't even know you had to pay a light bill? And you got 5 people living up on this woman? Goodbye. Have a good day.
You guys are some scumbags and nice try trying to tase me.
Yeah, tried to tase you because you harassed
There's
my
no reason for you to tase me. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8".
Where the dudes at?
Where dudes at?
Plaintiff Diana Adams says after she moved to California to pursue her rap career, she moved into a house full of men, and the defendant and his pit bull moved in soon after. And Diana claims there was constant drug and alcohol use. Diana's suing because she claims the defendant's pit bull attacked her. Defendant Ahmed Sabir Calloway says Diana is a talented writer and artist, but she's angry and aggressive and has a history of domestic violence. Ahmed insists his dog only attacked Diana after Diana slapped Ahmed's hand, and he's countersuing for rent and emotional distress.
Ma'am, you're suing your former roommate for $5,000 for medical bills and lost wages?
He wasn't a roommate, but that's what I'm suing him for. He slept on the couch.
How long?
Well, from the time that I was there with him sleeping on the couch to the time I left, probably about roughly 6-7 months.
He was your roommate.
Oh, yes, sir.
counterclaim for $2,000 for rent and emotional distress.
Correct.
Plaintiff Diana Adams is suing her former roommate, who claims Diana is an aggressive drunk with a history of domestic violence.
Start with you.
Yes, sir. I'm an MC from North Carolina. My name is Love Jones. That's my stage name. A lot of people compare my style to Jay-Z or Lauryn Hill. I moved to California in January 2010 with mutual friends to pursue my rap career. In 2013, he quit his job, packed up his house, threw his pit bull in the back seat, and drove to my house to California.
With your permission?
Sir, he didn't have my permission. We had a mutual friend, and when I just woke up and he was there.
You referred to it as my house.
I mean, we were all living there.
So
it wasn't in my
your
name.
house?
No, sir, I was renting a room out of the house. In the house.
The house I was staying in.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All right, and when he got there, how did things go?
I mean, with him and, just a house full of men, it was filthy, it was dirty, drug use, alcohol abuse, all types of things.
Was that happening before he came?
I mean, I guess, I don't know.
You guess?
I mean, sir, I was at work a lot. I didn't
You don't
really
know
hang
when
with
it's
him.
nasty or not?
Oh, it was always nasty, but he contributed
You were
to it.
living with drunks, nasty people, and drug addicts.
But that was their chambers. Mine wasn't. My house, my room wasn't nasty.
Okay, you act as if he brought it all when you were already there with it. All right, go ahead. You tell me some background about this. Maybe you'll make a little more sense.
But no disrespect to Lil Wayne over here. I think that she is a wonderful.
What's your rap name? That's already taken. Lil Wayne is already taken. What's your rap name?
Love Jones.
You're staying. Oh, you did tell me. Love Jones.
I think she's a talented writer and artist. But as you can see, she has a masculine bravado about her, and there's nothing wrong with that. But she's angry a lot. She's very intimidating and she's very aggressive. She has a history of alcohol abuse. The time that I was at the house, she'd be in her room, but drunk. She was also fired from the job for being intoxicated on the job. They found a bottle of vodka in her locker.
How do you know?
I have witness statements from roommates.
Her co-workers?
Co-workers. One of our the roommate that she's talking about is the main lease of the house, and got her the job that she had. She lost the job that she had, and it came to my attention that she was intoxicated.
And you say she's aggressive and intimidating?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did she jump on you?
She didn't jump on me, but she does have a history of domestic violence, sir. She was charged with 4 felonies for beating up a former girlfriend. So
4 felonies.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ma'am, give me some specifics about your lawsuit today, the medical bills and lost wages.
His pit bull attacked me on January the 20th. I have the pictures for those also.
See it, please, Doyle.
It's July.
July, I'm sorry.
Okay.
July 20th.
And I guess your list of damages. Wow, it's pretty tough.
Yes, sir.
I took those pictures.
Tell me the circumstances under which this occurred.
When I got to the hospital, they thought I was a gunshot patient.
Yeah, I would too.
This is my medical bills. Right here, this is a copy of those.
But tell me the circumstances surrounding the bite.
I walked in from work. I put the key in the door. I started greeting my roommates, just saying what's up. The dog jetted out of the cage and just attacked me. It grabbed my leg. He had to take his fist and put it in the dog's mouth to unlock his jaws. At that point, I was bleeding profusely. My uniform is ripped off. They took me to the hospital. He took me to the hospital.
I took her to the emergency, to the urgent care. Urgent care couldn't handle it, so I took her to the emergency room.
All right, but let's start with the dog biting before we get to you taking her to the hospital, which you should have. Let's get to that.
She came home, I believe to be intoxicated and very boisterous. Like I said, a masculine bravado about her. Very aggressive. So as she approached me to smack my hand, that smack triggered my dog.
The greeting.
The greeting, correct.
As she greeted you, your dog began attacking her.
Correct. It was in a very, very aggressive manner. Mind you, she was like 2 inches from the crate. The dog didn't jet out of the crate. He got triggered by the smack. He thought I was being attacked and he came to my rescue.
There's more Judge Mathis after this. Plaintiff Diana Adams is suing her former roommate, who claims Diana is an aggressive drunk with a history of domestic violence.
You've never shaken hands or smacked hands in front of the dog before?
Oh, I have, but not in a way that was aggressive like the way she approached me at that occasion.
Okay. Do you believe you should be held liable for what happened to her?
I do not, Your Honor.
Why?
And I'll go ahead and explain. I've already paid about $657 worth of the medical bills.
Why would you do that if you didn't feel liable?
Well, let me explain. At the time, I felt very bad. Took her to the hospital. I even tied the tourniquet around her, the wounds. Took her to the hospital. For the first week, I wrapped and unbandaged and rebandaged her wounds. I did offer her $2,000 in cash. And I'm a video producer and a music producer and engineer. I also offered her $1,500 of services, which totaled the sum of $3,500. She did not want to accept that.
Why did you offer those things if you didn't feel liable? Is just because you felt bad?
Yes.
Okay. So whose fault do you think it was? Hers or the dog's?
A combination of both.
Combination?
A combination of both.
Okay, because the way she spoke to you or greeted you caused your dog to bite her, and therefore she caused it herself to a certain extent.
Well, like I said, Your Honor, I believe she was
I heard
intoxicated.
you don't have to say like I said. Once you say it, I heard it then.
I believe she was.
All right, ma'am.
May I please say something?
Uh-huh.
I had just gotten off work. I wasn't drunk at all. I do not abuse alcohol. I walked in and I was so happy because I got a promotion on my job. And I was telling my roommate about my promotion.
You can be drunk and stumbling. That doesn't give a pit bull the right to attack and bite you. What about the lost wages, ma'am? I see your medical expenses.
Yes, sir. They're right here. I have my pay stub showing exactly what I was making.
See it, please.
And I also have my lost wages and my tips because I was an
How
expediter.
long were you off work?
I was down for about 10 weeks.
3 weeks, Your Honor.
Sir, do you see those bites? It took 3 weeks for them to take the staples out.
These were in your legs?
Yes, sir. I have the pictures right here of the healing process
so
right here.
after they took the staples out, what prohibited you from working?
I couldn't put any pressure on my leg. They were so severe.
What do you have there you want to show me? Or tell me?
These are the permanent scars that I'm going to live with for the rest of my life.
All right. Okay. Wow. All right, so your counterclaim is $2,000 for rent and emotional distress.
Correct,
How
sir.
does she owe you?
She was on the lease for 12 months. I moved in May. She stayed there for about 9 months, but she was still on the lease and left the house in a financial burden. So
After the bite?
After the bite, correct. So I came but like I said, she was able to work. She went back to work and got fired for being intoxicated.
Plaintiff Diana Adams is suing her former roommate, who claims Diana is an aggressive drunk with a history of domestic violence.
Let's talk about the rent and emotional distress.
I paid her rent for September, half of the rent. I paid the full rent for October, November, and December. And I have a witness statement.
Lie.
I have a witness statement from
Who did you pay it to?
The main leaser. We all gave the money to the leaser, and he gave it to the landlord.
That's how it was typically paid?
That's how it's always
Every
been.
month.
Ma'am, every month
Yes,
you
sir.
all paid?
Yes.
And
I have a
what
statement.
months are you saying you paid on her
September,
behalf?
October, November, December, sir.
Tell me the amounts each month.
I think it was $250 for September and $525 for October, November, and December. And I have a witness statement here.
Okay, so how is it that you want it back now?
The $2,000 that I put up, I was thinking that she would, sort of kind of take that out of what she is suing me for. But
Was
she
that
didn't.
an agreement?
It wasn't an agreement, but she left the house and left us in dire
Ronna,
straits.
could he produce the lease,
Quiet,
please?
ma'am. Because he's not making sense, and I'm trying to make sense of what you're saying. You're saying the $525 you paid each month on her behalf. She didn't tell you she would pay you for it.
Correct. But if I didn't step up to the plate to pay it, then we would have got
But you're not
evicted.
the lessor, so she didn't owe you.
Correct.
She owed the person that you all paid your money to every month.
Correct. But
so why isn't that person suing?
Here's a statement of him telling or stating that I paid her portions.
And tell him now that was a nice gift. Unless there was an agreement by her that you pay my rent on my behalf and I will reimburse you. You can't voluntarily, hey man, I'll just pay her rent.
I mean,
she don't even have to know about it. I'll just do this, I'll just pay it.
We're going to get kicked out the house though, sir.
Sir, that's the risk you take when you have roommates. Nonetheless, your emotional distress, how did she cause you emotional distress after your dog, a pit bull, attacked her viciously, causing a lifelong scar?
Well,
what emotional distress you suffer?
I had to contemplate putting my dog down, and that was a very tough situation.
You did it?
No, sir, I did not. But
sir, may I please say something?
You don't have to say anything else other than give me my money. $5,000 for the plaintiff. Your claim is dismissed.
Thank you. You need to stop lying. You need to put your dog down. This is the sixth person at this bit. You have no regard for life.
Okay.
You're a mustard seed of a man.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't have nothing to say to her. Not one word.
Plaintiff Rachel McDaniel was friends with the defendant, but she claims he lost all of his friends after he started using cocaine and meth. Rachel is suing her former friend for breach of contract. Defendant Ryan Bennett says Rachel has been bad-mouthing him to anyone who'll listen. But what she's neglecting to talk about is that she had sex with several of her boyfriend's friends. Ryan is countersuing for defamation of character.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Well, Ryan and I met in 2016. We were good friends. We hung out at a bar with a lot of mutual friends as well. And around December 2017, Ryan Bennett got in a bad group with people. He lost all the mutual friends that we have together. He started doing cocaine and methamphetamines. And I kind of just stopped talking to him.
How do you know he was doing that?
That's not true, Your Honor.
Okay. How do you know?
I do have witness statements from his former boss, roommate, and a friend of his, Schaefer.
That's the only way you know?
Yeah, I have it right here saying that he has seen it. And
Gossip is the only way you know?
No, I have mutual friends who have seen it happen as well.
And they told you?
They did tell me.
That's gossip.
Yeah, it is.
How many folks gossiped about him?
3 people that I know who have told me they've
got
seen it
2 more.
happen.
If you find 2 more, it's true. Can you come up with 2 more anywhere? You got 1, that's 4. Now all we need is 1 more. Give it some thought. You got 1 more before it's true. At this time, it's not true. Ooh, you look nervous you're gonna find that 1. Ooh, you sure looking nervous over there. Go ahead. What else you want me to know other than folks spread rumors that he was on drugs? What else do you want to tell me?
Ryan was a good guy. We were good friends.
But did his finances change? I guess because you're suing him.
So Ryan and I moved into Citygate on July 2017, July 7th. And we had a lease for 1 year. We were each going to pay the amount for rent and split the utilities down the middle between the 2 of us.
How much was the rent?
So it was $1,900. So between the 2 of us, we should both be paying around $1,000.
And let me hear from you. Want to give me some background?
Yes, sir. Rachel has had plenty to say to me about me to my friends, my family, and now you. But what she probably hasn't said is how many of her boyfriend's homies she's been hopping on. Yeah, he probably doesn't know that, but before I digress, let me continue. Rachel's a trust fund baby, which means that she's had most, if not everything, given to her in her life. I know this. We worked at a restaurant together, and at this restaurant, I would often, when I would need help from my assistant GM, I would find her at the bar next door drinking. And this is a restaurant that her dad's business partner owned, So I believe that her credibility is about as good as her reliability.
Because her dad's partner owned a
Because
bar?
she got $20 an hour for drinking at the bar next door when she should have been growing the business.
It wasn't
and trying
20
to...
an hour, actually, but that's okay. You can tell my family, it's everyone that's not true.
And
okay.
your family wealthy?
Yes, my dad started when he was 19, and he built his way up in working in company for over multiple years. He started in the mailroom, and now he worked his way up to
How about
CEO
you?
and president.
How about
Myself?
you?
So I work in restaurants. I graduated from Metropolitan State University with a degree in hospitality. I worked as
Where, in Denver?
Mm-hmm.
I went
It was
there
like middle. You did.
for a summer.
It's a great school.
Summer
They have
reading.
11 like it in the country, that hospitality
Downtown.
program. Middle of downtown. It's a good program. But yeah, graduate from there. I worked as a server, a host, busser, and I worked my way up to becoming an assistant general manager.
Good.
But
All
I
right,
mean, I
working
have
your way
everything
up.
that shows for it to get where I got. I
Good.
did exactly what my dad did. I worked myself to get where
That's
I wanted
right.
to get.
Good. And sir, what else do you want me to know about your friendship with the plaintiff? Did you all end your friendship at some point? If so, why?
Back in January, I wasn't getting enough hours at work. And I had made arrangements to pay it, not with her, but with the actual
Before we talk
property
about
manager.
paying it, she said you strayed away from the friendship, from the friends that you all had.
That didn't happen until she found out that I fell behind and then
It
blew
was all
up the-
about this. It had nothing to do with them alleging you were getting high. You never heard any of that? Because that's what she says.
I smoked some weed, but I definitely didn't do any crystal meth.
All right. You said the rumors got back to you.
Oh yeah, mainly the through my mutual friend, but I don't talk to most of my friends anymore because they think that I'm some sort of crackhead like
Why?
my family.
Why do they think that?
Because of her lies.
And that's what I'm asking you. And she told friends and family, right?
Yes.
And how long ago was that? Was that before or after the money issue?
So on February 10th, 2018, when we signed the resident release, roommate release agreement, after we left the meeting, they announced with glee that I was fired from my job, the job that would have paid them their money. And after getting fired from my job, I was told never to show my face there again, making it very convenient.
Why'd they tell you they were firing you?
Oh, well, the Schaefer, the person that she has written her witness statement, was the bar manager and the unlawful tenant she had moved in there in her place.
Let me hear from you on the specifics of the lawsuit, the rooming situation.
So I do have right here, Ryan owes me $3,200. I can show this to you if you
Let's
want,
see it,
and we
please.
both agreed to it.
He moved out early or just
So,
didn't
like you
pay
said-
timely? What happened?
He signed a roommate release form on February 28th. And you'll see everything in there that he had to owe me $3,200 because we wrote a check for my half to be covered, his half to be covered, and then he never paid that back to me on February 28th when he was supposed to be out. He did move out the 28th, but I've never seen a dime since.
All right, let me hear from you, sir, on the defense and then your counterclaim.
Yes, sir. I did agree to pay Rachel McDaniel $3,200 at
Okay.
one point, but that was before.
Look, see, and this is that's what I like about rehab and recovery. In recovery, you start out with the truth. You can tell when a person is in recovery. So whatever she says, so I know you're not on crystal meth and coke
Thank you,
anymore.
sir.
And we're glad to see that you were able to turn your
Let
life
the record be
around.
known that I was
Turn your
never
life
on
around.
crystal meth.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. Tell me why don't you think you should pay and what your counterclaim is.
Rachel McDaniel ruined my life because she didn't get her $3,200 immediately.
You had agreed, and because you didn't give it to her immediately, what did she do?
I had a $3,200 loan secured with my family. Whatever she sent to my brothers in
I would say
Facebook
that's-
messages, in the Facebook messages she sent my brother, I have a letter from my witness testimony, which is my cousin Lydia, the one of 3 family members out of 12 I still talk to. And so because basically, sorry, basically,
Take
Sorry.
your time, sir. No problem.
because of those messages, my family told me to go to rehab when I came to collect the $3,200 that they had said that they would give me. But because I'm on crack and crystal meth or whatever the they're saying,
Watch your mouth, sir.
sorry, I'm whatever they were saying, I was apparently not the person or family member
How
they
did
had
all
known.
your family members believe her over you?
My family's traumatized from my mother's drug use. She ended up ending her life because of it, and because of that, they're traumatized. And the statements that Rachel and her boyfriend made are still affecting me today.
Okay, so you agree that you owe the $3,200, but your counterclaim is why you don't believe you owe, and your counterclaim is for defamation.
Yes, sir.
And I guess that's what you're telling me now, but you have to show me a little more. You said you have a statement from someone indicating that she defamed your name or told them that you were on drugs to hurt your reputation. Now, the defamation has to be knowingly making a false statement to hurt someone's reputation, and then it does indeed hurt their reputation. And the number one defense is truth. So if she's able to prove it's true or convince me that when she said it, she believed it to be the truth, then you don't win. Schaefer and Rachel would make defamatory statements about Ryan Bennett, which I felt were unfair, and even led to the loss of his job. The Facebook message that Rachel sent to Ryan's brothers caused unnecessary, and this is cousin of Ryan, caused unnecessary tension and embellished a concern in our family, which resulted in a decision not to lend Ryan the $3,200 and was perpetuated a negative narrative of family drama ever since. We are still trying to remedy the damage that was done to Ryan's relationship with his brothers and aunts. Another one, y'all announced with pleasure my jettison from 1515, which was one of my 3 jobs that would make $3,200 plausible. And they didn't get specifics, sir, so I don't know what the rumors were or the defamation was. I don't even know what they're alleging it was.
I'm as I said it, as they're saying it, they said it on national television that I was doing meth and coke. Okay. And so I think it's safe to say that that's what they're referring to.
Ma'am, what do you say to this?
Well, so I do have, if you would like to take a look at this, this is that character. It's what Schaefer wrote.
What is it?
What Schaefer Pennington wrote, his friend, of saying that he has physically seen Ryan doing the drugs. I do also have paperwork from his brothers saying, I'm so sorry you're having to go through that. This is ridiculous. Thank you for letting me know. I thought something was up because he has been asking for more money than usual. Then also goes to it, he's curious where the money that he's been lending him has been going, because I haven't seen any of it.
See it, please.
So I'm not sure where that money would be going if his brother's sending it to him.
And sir, it's your burden to prove that she defamed you, and her legal defense today is truth based on what your brother, among other people.
She lied to my brothers, and they didn't even talk to me. Like, I had to find out when I asked for $3,200.
One is his brother.
So one is his brother, which is going to be Luke and Rob Bennett. This other paper is from Schaefer Pennington, who lived with us. Also his friend, and was also his boss who fired him. I had no reason for him to get fired.
What do you say about Schaefer?
Schaefer was an unlawful tenant. She pressured me to allow to live there because back in August, she thought she didn't have to fulfill her obligation to the lease. Because of the unlawful tenant, I thought that, maybe I shouldn't fulfill my obligation to the lease either. And to the point where now I don't have my connections. I had to switch industries. I now own my own business in construction, but I'm not in the restaurant industry anymore.
Well, fact is, you admit that you have not paid $3,200 that you agreed to pay. Your only defense is that she defamed you, and that's why you shouldn't have to pay.
She ruined every chance I had.
That is also your counterclaim, and you have the burden of proving them. You haven't met your burden of proving by a preponderance of evidence, and that is more likely than not that she defamed you. You haven't proven it. So your judgment, $3,200, which we know he is admitted to owing. Have a good day. Yours dismissed.
Well, he got off easy because he owes a lot more than that for stress and other.
You need to watch out for your girl and your friends. How about that?
I hope the best for Ryan. That's all.